Hi there, Sandy Dana Wheeler here at the LPGA State Farm Classic with the 1996 champion of the State Farm Classic.
Sounds good.
Michelle McGann. Michelle, you joined the tour when you were 18 years old.
Yeah, 18, and this is my 19th year, so it's
I didn't want to hear that.
It's kind of hard to believe, but yeah, 19 years. You know, I've seen a lot of changes, and a lot of good things happen. Some not so good, but I think that's with everything that life revolves around.
Absolutely.
But you know, I've met a lot of wonderful people, yourself included, and you know, I couldn't have. People say, you know, what would you do if you didn't do this? If you went to college, you know, there's no regrets. I think that everybody has such a personal decision that they have to make, and that was the best decision for me.
You know, there's a lot of criticism now about the 17 and 18-year-olds, and of course the Wonder Kid, the 15-year-old out playing. So you're saying it was the best thing you could have done for yourself?
Well, you know, if somebody would ask me, because I just did actually the Cannon Cup for Cannon, and I told those kids, you know, listen, I would not encourage anyone. Go to college, have a great, you know, enjoy it, you know, be
Sure.
a kid.
Sure.
But for me, living with diabetes, and at that time, there's been so many advances now. Maybe growing up now, it might have been a different choice for me. But when I decided to turn pro, I was just going back on insulin.
Now, you were a juvenile diabetic.
I'm juvenile diabetic, so type 1. And I had just gone back. I was off insulin for 5 years, which is pretty much unheard of, and on an experimental program. So going back on insulin was a whole new beast for me.
Now, I remember when you added the pump.
That's right.
You were the first player. We know we have several players out here that have diabetes.
Right.
But you were the first one to try the pump.
Right.
And it took a lot of adjustment.
It's you know, you go from taking insulin once, twice, for me, once and twice, 2 times a day, to having insulin all the time now.
Sure.
The pump was mimicking your pancreas. So it's an adjustment no matter what type of job you're in. Your body has to acclimate to that. And unfortunately, our schedules are different every day.
Yes.
And the conditions we play in, the heat, the cold.
And you just came from the cold to the heat.
It affects your body and affects your blood sugars. And, you know, that's what sometimes you just kind of have to try to go with the flow of things. And, you know, sometimes you might have a little bit higher or a little bit lower, and just have to know that, hey, you know, your body's adjusting as the conditions are adjusting, and yeah, you learn.
Well, keep on with the charge, my dear. Michelle McGann, a wonderful spokeswoman for the LPGA Tour and for diabetes. Sandy Wheeler here with the 1996 champion. Thank you so much, Michelle. You're a doll.
You're welcome. Thanks.